In the bustling town of Technoville, there lived a boy named Dale. Dale was always curious about the latest gadgets and spent most of his time exploring the digital world through his tablet. One sunny afternoon, while scrolling through his social media feed, Dale discovered a new app called World Connect. The app promised to bring the wonders of the world right to his fingertips. On the other side of town, in a quieter neighborhood, lived a girl named Annie. Annie loved nature and spent her days in her beautiful garden, nurturing plants and reading books. She had heard about social media but preferred the simplicity of the natural world. Annie's friends often teased her for being old-fashioned, but she didn't mind. One day, Dale's school announced a competition to create the best project about world cultures. Dale, excited about using World Connect, decided to create a virtual tour. Meanwhile, Annie thought of creating a physical scrapbook with pressed flowers, drawings, and handwritten notes. Dale plunged into World Connect, meeting people from different countries, learning about their traditions, and collecting digital artifacts. He chatted with a boy from Japan who taught him how to make origami and a girl from Brazil who shared her favorite dance moves. Dale was thrilled with the instant access to so much information. However, not everything on World Connect was positive. Dale encountered people who weren't as friendly, spreading rumors and negative comments. He also found it hard to focus on his schoolwork, spending hours glued to his screen. Dale started feeling anxious and overwhelmed by the constant flow of information. Annie, on the other hand, spent her days collecting flowers and leaves for her scrapbook, drawing pictures of the places she read about, and writing letters to pen pals around the world. She received beautiful stamps and postcards in return. Annie's project grew slowly, but it was filled with personal touches and creativity. Worried about Dale's increasing screen time and anxiety, his parents took him to see Mrs. Bell, the wise old librarian. Mrs. Bell had seen the rise of the digital age and understood both its wonders and its pitfalls. She listened to Dale's concerns and offered him some advice. "Social media can be a wonderful tool, Mrs. Bell explained. "It connects us to the world and brings new experiences into our lives, but like any tool, it must be used wisely. Too much screen time can lead to stress and distraction. It's important to find a balance." Inspired by Mrs. Bell's words, Dale decided to seek help from Annie. Together, they combined their projects. Dale used his digital skills to create interactive elements for Annie's scrapbook, while Annie taught Dale how to incorporate natural elements and personal touches into his digital project. On the day of the competition, Dale and Annie presented their collaborative project. It was a beautiful blend of the digital and analog worlds. Their classmates marveled at the interactive scrapbook that included videos, origami tutorials, pressed flowers, and handwritten notes. The judges were impressed by their creativity and teamwork. Dale and Annie won first place, but the real prize was the lesson they learned. They realized that social media and the natural world both had their unique strengths. By finding a balance, they could enjoy the best of both worlds. Inspired by their experience, Dale and Annie started a club at school called Balanced Explorers. They taught their classmates how to use technology responsibly and appreciate the beauty of the natural world. The club became popular, and soon students were spending time both online and outdoors, creating projects that blended digital and analog elements. As time went on, Dale and Annie continued to explore new technologies and nature together. They became role models in Technoville, showing everyone that balance was the key to a happy and fulfilling life. Dale still loved his gadgets, and Annie still cherished her garden, but they both knew that the magic happened when they brought their worlds together. And so, in the bustling town of Technoville, the children grew up understanding the importance of balance. They learned to embrace the wonders of social media while staying connected to the natural world around them. With wise guidance and a little bit of creativity, they found harmony in their digital and analog lives, living happily ever after.